All right, so listen. I want to celebrate. I want to continue to celebrate the South once again. I love Atlanta. Atlanta's is I've been here for my whole adult life for the most part. I've been here for my whole adult life in Georgia. But you know what? Before I talk about that, because since we sticking to Atlanta, I said Atlanta. I want to talk about another group. All right. Y'all know about these people right here?
Not off the top of my head, I do not.
Not off the top of your head, no.
Yeah.
If you look in the middle, that's Sean Paul. From Young Bloods. Sean Paul from Young Bloods. Thank you. Yeah, and that I forget. So that's Young Bloods in the middle. But this whole crew is the Attic crew.
Oh, gotcha.
The Attic crew. Now, the Attic crew. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So, when I came to Atlanta, I'm gonna keep. I think I said this story before, but I want to say it again because it fits what we're talking about right now. When I first came to Atlanta, I was very gun ho on not really embracing Atlanta. I mean, I'm just keeping it G. I wasn't really trying to hear it. But the only person, and I mean what was on the radio, because what was on the radio, I didn't really like it. But when I came down here, I had the I'm Serious album. I had every last Outkast album. At that point, I had every Goody Mob album up to that point. So I liked Atlanta music, but what they were playing on the radio wasn't a good representation of that. What I came down here with, right? So I remember riding around with my homegirl Alicia. Shout out to Alicia. I used to just ride around in the car with her everywhere. Excuse me. And she was here probably about 3 or 4 years prior before I came. Maybe 2 years. 2 to 3 years, something like that. And I'm riding around in the car with her. And, I'm like, Alicia, I'm not getting with this music. I don't like it. It's trash. I'm like, this is bad. Right? She said, Clint, you're gonna love it. Like, you're gonna like it. I said, there's no way that I'm gonna like this music, right? So I'm sitting there, we in the music, we in the car, it's quiet, right? All of a sudden, I hear this.
Yo, A-Town, nigga. Yes, sir.
Dope boy free.
For them A-Town dope boy, right? Compton Road. For them young niggas I be seeing ride, right?
Dope boy free.
For them young niggas I be seeing that Wall Street spread, right? Okay. A nigga dope boy fresh in his polo and gas. Or the Gucci and Louis, shout it ain't that less. I keep a piece on my side and some beating my ride. Them windows up when it's hot or when it's cold outside. The AC blow snowballs, drive a bitch up the wall. With them plush leather guts, steady gripping the butt. The paint just drip on the street, Michael Jordan's on the feet. With a big booty freak to make the pimpin' complete. I go and pick up Big Floaty, he twistin' the swisher slowly. Bill a corner, ain't no hatin' and all the hoes know me. These hoes start struck, cause we spinning them big bucks. The Chevy got their attention and fucking these hoes up. Cause I'm
dope boy free. Dope boy free. Dope boy free. Dope boy free.
He's so free.
Dope boy free. Dope boy free. Dope boy free. Dope boy free.
He's so free.
Yeah,
jeans, fresh white tees, and a bubble coat. Gamble, slang, blow all day at the corner store. Serve till your bond get low, go and get some more. Trap till the yay get sold. Plain and simple, give a damn if it snows. I done dime day old, now I'm 5 days old with a big bankroll. Hit the club, pull 6 stank home. Bring it back to the trap and move 6 more. They say his shirt so rich, but then his kick so old. With no haircut, I'm hood rich though. You might have seen me in a Chevy, I got 6 more though. And a direct connect with the brick for the road.
Dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free.
Now, every now and then I ride shotgun. I done always been fresh since day one. With the rod lavas, khakis, polos, and kangos. These other monkey niggas tacky like hobos. Dope boy fresh, or should I say razor sharp. Catch me in action, the definition of pimping hard. Lately I've been on the road, swooped up them old Bo Jackson, sky blue on them hoes. White baseball, Kango, now I'm spiffing. Hell, I might change clothes to them smoke gray Dickies. And them dope boy Nikes, that's how A-Town kick it. And them ghetto hoes like it, even after the fighting, I'm dope boy fresh.
Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free.
I work a crease on the beach, cutting hard like a razor. Sitting right on them Nikes like a nigga had a trailer. Always be that fresh shit I just get cause I'm a player. Catch me in Ben Hill, cut some hoes up in Decatur. Always riding clean, keep the Chevy sitting right. The 23 be killing hoes, I'm chopping through the night. Jumping out brand new, them tennis shoes, white. If I scuff them, fuck it, chuck them, pull a new pair out the bite. Hit that Walter with a spike, snatch that new shit off the right. Shit, give me that and Nietzsche and that Falcon throw bite. Them number 8 Jordans in that red and black. And a size number 7 in that Ben Hill height. I say
dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope whack free. Dope whack, dope whack, dope whack, dope whack free. Dope.
So when I heard, now first of all, I'm sure Trem heard this song. Whoa, you ever hear this song?
Nope.
So
fresh.
listen, when I heard, I'm like, yo, now that I can get with. Like that beat, when I heard whatever that organ was, I'm like, oh nah, this is it. This is it. I like this. I don't know, like, you know, but and then of course I was already accustomed to hearing T.I. You know what I'm saying? That's that old T.I. right there. I just heard.
Yeah.
Like young T.I. When he had that draw, when he had that real bankhead draw. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T.I.
Yeah.
Now Attic Crew is a lot of people. Now,
I see.
so these are the people that are known to be an Attic Crew. Bone Crusher.
Oh wow, I forgot all about him being in there.
Y'all remember Bo Hagen?
Yeah.
The rap Bo Hagen? He was in there. Who we got? So we got J Bo from Young Bloods. We got Sean Paul from Young Bloods. Polo the Don.
Yep.
I'm just going to pause here to say that Polo the Don is one of the dopest producers.
Yes, he is.
To do it.
Hands down.
Polo the Don had beats. Yo, he had Carrie Hilson. He laced Carrie Hilson. He the first time I heard Polo the Don as a producer was on Throw Them D's. He did Throw Them D's. Yeah, so Polo the Don, look up Polo the Don. He did that joint, I think it's called Hero for Nas. Nas had a song called Hero. He did that, but Polo the Don is I don't know where he went, but he needs to come back because Polo the Don was super dope. Like for real. Like he's for real, like legendary. Shout out to Polo the Don. But he was in that group. Trying to figure out some other rappers, and it was this group called 50 Deep. But those are the only ones that I know that's like known. You know what I'm saying, that we might relate to. But it was a lot of them. At least 20 groups. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of them. And I think they're from the east side of Atlanta, Decatur. I think they're actually from all sides of Atlanta, like east, west. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a big deal. I don't know where they went in terms of like I think they did put out an album though. But Dope Boy Fresh gave me like, yo, all right. This is what Atlanta got for me. We can rock with this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like that song. I know Trim like Walt, you like that joint?
Oh yeah, that was good. Like you said, the organ in the beginning, that would have, if you heard that,
right.
That was my first time for real. It sounded like something I heard in ATL, but I would have remembered that. I know I would have remembered that. I know I have not heard that before. That was dope. Man, T.I. was way ahead of everybody in Atlanta. Let's not listen, y'all. I know the T.I. that y'all know now, right? And I know what it is, what y'all think about him, what have you. But T.I., I'm just talking about skill set wise. He deserved to say he was going to be the king of the South because there was not too many people rapping like that. And by the way, T.I. is half New York, so let's not get it twisted. I'm just letting y'all know. Little of that skill set came from New York. He spent a lot of summers in New York. Matter of fact, I heard he went to school in New York for a little bit. So, just saying, I ain't gonna listen. I'm not gonna sit here and do like a lot of New Yorkers do. We'll take credit for a lot of stuff. We're gonna let you have it, but I'm just letting you know this is a fact. This is not I heard Toomp say it. I heard a lot of people say he half and half when it comes to to New York and the South. So, but T.I. rep the South. We gonna let y'all have that. But I just wanted to give y'all a little attic crew. You know what I'm saying? A crew that I think that only Atlanta is going to talk about the attic crew. And probably some of y'all ATL babies probably never even heard of the attic crew. But Sean Paul and J-Bo go on to be the Young Bloods, to put out some very legendary stuff. Y'all can look up the Young Bloods and what they've done, but they came from the attic crew. You know what I'm saying? So they went on to do stuff with Lil Jon, classic stuff with Lil Jon, classic, like Snap Your Fingers, like what's the other joint they did? They did a lot of joints. They did a lot of joints with Lil Jon. But shout out to them. Shout out to the attic crew. Y'all, we celebrating y'all in the 50 years of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. So Core Room gonna do it.
Hempstead Nights, silky slim with the pearly whites. Earned a rep being smooth with the ladies. Plus could fight, kept the knife in his inside coat pocket. 22 strap on his ankle as another option. Protege of Chocolate Tay and OG from around the way. Used to run numbers and push yay. No Yeezy.
Subscribe for the very latest.